Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rico and in this video I want to share about how to make moody flower preset in Lightroom. But before we jump right to the tutorial, I would like to say sorry for not uploading any video for so long. Recently I just decided to continue making videos because I realized that there are still many people that watch my videos and subscribe to my channel, even though I have been out from YouTube for quite some time. Hopefully this time I can be more consistent making videos and we can learn together about photography, photo editing, and many more. Okay, so I will stop the talking for now. Let's start the tutorial. Yeah, so as you can see on my Lightroom, I have already prepared some beautiful flower shots that I took 3 years ago in Japan. And if you look closely to these photos, do you notice something in common between all of these shots? Well, I will give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well, I think all of you must have realized immediately that the color of the main subjects, or the flower in this case, are purple. And the surrounding area of the main subjects, or we can also say the background, are mostly covered by green color. So, if you have a purple flower picture with green background, then I'm pretty sure that this preset will work very well on your photos. Now let's go to the first panel, which is the light panel. First of all, this photo is not too bright, so I would just lower the exposure a little. And then I will also decrease the contrast because when I see a moody photos, usually the picture has less contrast than usual photos. And then for the highlights, I will drag it to the left until -75. After that, for the shadows, I will move the slider to the opposite side. I think around +40 is okay. And for the whites and blacks, I will drag it to the minus side. Before we move to the next panel, let's adjust the curve. The reason why we need to adjust the curve because in this case, the curve plays an important role in order to add the moody vibes into our photo. I also want to inform you that if you haven't understand about how the curve works, I encourage you to check one of my videos after watching this tutorial. The video is the soft and dreamy tutorial. In that video, I explain briefly about how the curve works. If you understand about the curve, I think you will appreciate this feature more and definitely it will change the way you edit your photos. So let's get back to this photo. First we will start with the main curve. Here I usually make an S-curve. In this case, I will drag down the highest point in this curve and move up the lowest point. Then I will add some point in the middle of these 2 points. In this case, I will add 4 points and you can follow me on how I drag these 4 points. Moving to the second curve, which is the red curve, I will only add 2 points. For the point on the highlight area, I will move it to the upper side just a bit, and then the other point I will move it down slightly. After that, we go to the green curve. Here I will only add 1 point on the shadow area and just drag it down a little. Next, the blue curve. In this curve, I will make a point on the shadow area and move it to the left. Then I will add another points on the center and on the highlight side to make sure that the line from the center to the highest point will be a straight line. Okay, so I think that's it with the curve and let's proceed to the color panel. Here we have 4 sliders. Let's start from the temperature. I will move the temperature to the colder side. And then for the tint, I will add some purple color into it. Next, I will drag the vibrance to the left side just a bit. And for the saturation, I will move it slightly to the right. After that, we can go to the color mix. First, the yellow color, we will move the hue slider to the left. And also we will decrease the saturation and luminance. Next, on the green color, I will also decrease the hue around -10. And also for the saturation and luminance, I will decrease it because I think it will make the natural green color transform into a more moody green color. Continue to the blue color. We will drag the hue slider to the right. And then we will also decrease the saturation and luminance. We will not adjust it. The last color that we need to adjust is purple. Here I will change the saturation and the luminance to the left side. Okay, so we are done on the color panel. Next up is the effect panel. So now we have arrived at the last panel that we need to modify in order to make this preset. Here we got textures, clarity, haze, and so on and so on. First, I will decrease the clarity around -15 or 16. After that, I will also decrease the haze with the same amount with the clarity. And then to make it more moody, I will also decrease the vignette to give dark effect on the corner of this shot. The rest adjustments like midpoint, roundness, and feather, you can adjust it according to your photo. Finally, we have done editing this picture. So let's save this preset and we will apply it to the other photos to see if this preset works well with the other shots. Now we have saved the preset, let's apply it. Nice. I think it works well with this image. How about the other one? Great. I also love how this preset works with this image. Back to the picture that we used for this tutorial. This is the before version, which I personally think it's a very beautiful shot. The color is great and the lighting isn't too bright or too dark. But by using this preset, I feel like I add some new ingredients to make my photo looks unique. But I want to know what do you think about this preset. Feel free to share in the comment section down below. And before I end this video, as always you can check me out on my Instagram, Rico_Treas for my macro gallery or Discover Rico for my travel shots. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one.